Hello everybody, you're back with the Bacon Defender, and today I'll be reviewing the units in the tech tree. This one is in the toad section. Now, before we get into the video, let's start the intro first. Now, first let's start talking about the Mortal team. Now, the Mortal team is, man, it sucks honestly. Here, I'll give it a 6 out of 10. Low damage, is not armor piercing capable. Yeah, anyways, let's go on to the mobile howitzer tech tree. Now we have the field gun. This one's just alright. It's slightly better than the howitzer because it has only one mobility, but it's generally just fine. I'ma give it a 6 out of 10 too. For mobile field gun, I'm gonna give this a 8 out of 10. First because it's mobile, and it also has no turret nerf, and it also has some armor piercing capabilities. Well, of course you have those abilities in the field gun, but it's better because it is a vehicle and it has a lot more mobility. Now onto the howitzer. This one's good, very good, honestly. But because of its mobility, at first I would give it a 8 out of 10. But because of its mobility, which is even worse than the field gun, which only has one, because the howitzer only has zero. Yeah, I'm gonna give the howitzer only a 7 out of 10 because no mobility. But other than that, it's good. It it doesn't have too much splash damage like the rocket truck. Anyways, let's move on to the mobile howitzer. Oh, this one's good, very good. Yeah, I'ma give this a 8 or even 9 out of 10 just because of it has the good damage and like medium amount of splash like the howitzer, and it also has good mobility. Mobility as much as a mobile field gun, but better cannon. That's it. So I'm gonna give it a 9 or 8 out of 10. By far, one of the most perfect artillery, though minus 1 or 2 points because of how hecking expensive it is. Anyways, on to the next one. Let's go for the rocket truck or rocket battery. Many people use this, and many people would regret using it. Of course, the rockets are really unpredictable because they spread. I mean, if you attack a point, the rockets would spread around that point. At least in my times, because the rocket spread is unpredictable. At least like for the time that I used it, like 2 years ago. But I don't know about like modern day. Maybe the devs buffed it, but honestly, it's just alright. Only tryhards and sweats use this in PvP, so I might give it a 7 out of 10. Just in a day, but I'm just kind of like annoyed that people use this in PvP. Anyways, onto the rocket truck. 8 out of 10. Just because it has more mobility doesn't mean that it's any better. Just mobility. I'm gonna give it a plus 1 point for mobility. Recommend would not use this. However, would use this instead. Bunker Buster. Yes. Well, assault gun. This is actually kind of good. I'm gonna give this a 7 out of 10 because good damage, decent armor penetration for being an anti-building unit. Also has radio too. Very surprising, I guess, and can attack literally everything. Has a suppression score of 3, but also has no turret nerf, unfortunately. And also it's kind of expensive, more expensive. Well, kind of as expensive as the howitzers. Now onto the bunker buster. This one's all right. It's just all right. I mean, I'm not a fan of this tree, but it's kind of good. Not gonna lie. Yeah, the bunker buster is definitely better, but it's also hella expensive. As expensive as the mobile howitzers, despite being as mobile as the assault gun, less mobile than assault gun, just more damage. Yeah, since the assault gun, I gave it a 7 out of 10. This one's also getting 7 out of 10 too. Anyways, on to the next line. This line isn't like kind of like support, but it's more of like anti-air or anti-tank. Now, on to missile tank tree. Anti-tank gun, I would give this a 6 out. Well, back in my days, they have used to have like a one turn cooldown range tree tiles. Oh, back in my days, they used to have a 4 range tile range. Anyways, on to the next unit. This SPAAG tree, or as I like to call it, spaghetti. Insert drum roll right here. Anyways, starting with the anti-air gun, this one's that sucks. Anyways, on to the next one, meat chopper. I've never I think I've never heard of this one before. I think it used to be called AA Truck or something. I forgot. But its name is really goofy and I like it. 6 out of 10. Anyway, spaghetti. Yeah, less armor, but just more expensive, even more expensive than the anti-air tank. I mean, I understand that every single late game is hella expensive, like the IFV or the battle tank or the SPAAG, of course. I've seen so many people use the SPAAG before. I think it's just a tax waster or something. Though in PvP, many people would use this for, well, anti-infantry purposes because of how good it is. This gets a 7 out of 10. Yeah, onto the SAM, the anti-air cannon first. You can call it the flag, but whatever. It has funny German description and. So it's also expensive as hell. Would 10 out of 10 would prefer the anti-air gun over the flag, but uh 4 out of 10. The SAM, yeah, dude, this is crazy. It has a lot of range, of course, but only for air, of course. This is a really air-intensive unit, and decent armor penetration. Has to be told again, with 0 mobility. Same price as anti-air the flag, but it's just alright. You know what I mean? I'm gonna give this a 6 out of 10. The radar truck. This one's new. I haven't seen this one before. Oh, radar perk increases aircraft vision. Oh, so you have to pair this with radar? I don't know, man, but this looks kind of promising. I don't know, man. Maybe lower its price to 80 ticks and we'll make it good. But for now, I'll only give it a 5 out of 10 because of how expensive it is. You know, for a radar truck. I mean, it has to be paired with aircraft again. So it's gonna get even more expensive. Also, barely any armor. I mean, it's alright. It's a truck, of course. has a side of only one tile with 60 hit points. Yeah, I'm gonna give this a 6 out of 10. No, a 5 out of 10. Anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. Bye bye. Thank you everybody for watching the video until the end. See you next time in News and Combat review for the vehicles. Thank you.